What's happening, man? Shake your dread, shake your dread, shake your dread, bust 'em. Okay. One thing I learned and see in life, like no funny shit. I ain't just saying this shit just to be saying this shit. Just because you like lose some money and you gotta keep restarting and restarting and restarting, you just keep restarting whatever it is. It could be like you stack you some money up and you gotta restart that shit over again because you done blew it. You keep buying dumb stuff. But you keep getting your bread up. You gotta restart it. You keep making poor financial decisions and you keep being in the same cycle, cool. Or like with jobs. Can't probably keep a job because you keep getting fired or etc. etc. But not analyzing that it probably just you because you probably got an attitude. I kind of learned on this journey of mine, I take accountability for everything I done did in my life, you know. 80% of the time, when you keep going through the same bullshit, it just be you. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but sometimes it just be you. And if you can't correct what you got going on, and you keep trying to look for someone to blame or something to blame, you're gonna keep being in the same cycle. And that's why I kind of see now in my life, older people that's like past the age 40, or their life panned out certain ways. It's simply because they never took accountability of any of the actions in their life. And they always had to point the blame. Probably never took accountability in relationships with somebody that was dating. Probably never took accountability in friendships, people that was good to them. Probably never took accountability when they was wrong on the job. They just always have to make themselves look good. And with that, displays their lifestyle now, going in the same cycle over and over again. Once you start doing a little self-reflection, life will get a little bit easier. I ain't saying you're gonna be perfect off bat. I'm still going through everything I'm preaching about now. But once you start self-reflecting, you're making some type of progress. A good percentage of people can't take accountability and can't reflect. Because once you self-reflect, you gotta sit with a lot of uncomfortable things about yourself. And once you start realizing some uncomfortable things about yourself, you get to tricking yourself in your mind and lying to yourself saying the opposite. Because it feels uncomfortable. The best things in life feels uncomfortable. The best things in life feels uncomfortable as shit. But if I got somebody that's watching me right now, and what I'm talking about right now, it applies to any age group, but specifically, I want to make sure this hit people from the ages that's at least 15 to 20. Because if you can get this shit young, get this type of life young, you're going to be straight in life, for no cap. I'm 21 at the moment. Well, these last 3 years, I just been on a hell of a journey, just sitting with a lot of things about myself. Hold on, it's time to eat. Yo.
Where you at? You still at the state?
Yeah, I'm at the baseball field.
It's right by the football field?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Alright, bet, love. Hopefully this touched the right people. If it don't, I mean, shit, it is what it is. But before you start lying to yourself saying life just being a bitch, no, it's not. Sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it can, but sometimes it's just not. Nigga, analyze what the fuck you got going on and reflect on what the fuck you got going on. There's a good percentage of the chance it's just probably you. And once you do that, you will have a good life, my boy. But always remember, life is gonna go like this. No cap, it's gonna go like this, nigga. But yeah, life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucking one day at a time. One day at a time, take it one day at a time, no cap. Going on the end of 2023, which is right now. Moral of the story, I got like an attitude problem. I ain't gonna lie, I could be real with myself. I be tripping. I be for sure tripping. And that shit be 100% on me. Like, that shit ain't finna get you nowhere in life. Now, I got a better control over these last 3 years, of course. But a lot of motherfuckers just be mad at the world, right? You be mad at the world for some shit that happened when you was fucking probably a little ass kid. Now, subconsciously, you don't know that's where it all stems from, but you just be mad at the world. And if you don't check yourself, nigga, you gonna have a rough life, cause the world don't owe you shit, nigga. Like, the world don't owe you shit, nigga. You a grown-ass man. You probably 17. Next year, you finna be a grown-ass man. The world don't owe you shit, nigga. like at all. And if you want to have attitude at jobs you working, these jobs paying you, etc., and you coming in with an attitude, these motherfuckers ain't gotta have you there, my boy. You gonna trick your whole life and trick yourself out of position just because you want to be bitter inside and not realizing the opportunity that you have in front of you. Cause this shit really be what you make it. You could be like, that's why you be seeing old women, old men that be mad at young niggas cause they bitter. They bitter about some bullshit. They probably bitter cause they got humiliated in the middle school and they still carrying that type of shit subconsciously in their mind. Holding on to that shit for like the last 40, 50 years. Like, nigga, you don't get your bitter ass on somewhere, bro. Nobody owe you shit. Nobody sympathetic for that bullshit, cuz. Let me just get straight to the point. Just grow the fuck up, cuz. Cause the world don't owe you shit, bro. Nobody gives a fuck if you depressed. Nobody give a fuck if you sad, bro. It's a cold world for sure. You got to just smile it off, man. It's hard. Life hard. Niggas go through real traumatic shit for sure. But nobody gonna feel sympathy for you, man. Get your money on. Get your money on. It's just stand 10 toes and grind for what the fuck you want in life. Figure it out no matter how long this shit take. Just figure it out. Nobody gives a fuck about you, man. Life is a motherfucker. Life be life. Life is a motherfucker. Life be life. One day at a time. Take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Take it one day at a time. You do that, you're gonna be just fine in life, man. Just remember, and I always say this, it's gonna sound corny. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have, out of 3 good weeks, if you have 3 good weeks, just be prepared, you're gonna have 10 bad weeks. If you have 3 good months, just be prepared. You're gonna have 9 bad months, but just enjoy the good months you do have. Just be appreciative for the good months that you have. Just appreciate the good months that you have. Once you get a better understanding of how this shit goes, you gotta balance this shit out. You gotta understand you're gonna have more bad than good. People don't understand that. They think life gonna be peaches and cream. They think that when they get in a relationship, they're gonna have peaches and cream. Like when you get in a relationship, it's gonna be all happy, go lucky every day. No, nigga, everything gotta have bad, nigga. Everything gotta have bad. If the world was all good, bro, if the world was just all good every day, rain and Skittles, bro, you would want to go back to the world that we stand right now with chaos. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of this shit. Cause you want to appreciate the good if it's always good. Now that might went over your head. You want to appreciate the good if it's always good. Now let that sit in your thoughts, my boy.
Life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, one day at a time. One day at a time, take it one day at a time. Ay, life is a motherfucker, life be life. Life is a motherfucker, life be life. One day at a time, take it one day at a time. One day at a time, take it one day at a time. Ay, ay. People that you love, they gon' see a bullet. People that you put your heart into, they finna fuck somebody up. That's just how this world go. Don't be judging everybody. Everybody make mistakes, can't be blaming everybody. Everybody got a dark side and a good side. Some people sober, some people high. At the end of the road, we all about to die. I'ma do what I wanna do until I die. I only get one life, that's what they say. You might come back here in a different form to be reborn. If you corny, be yourself. If you lame, at least you. Can't nobody put yourself up on you except you. Yeah.